That dream last night tasted wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with me. Still need to go through last quarter's financial report. What a headache.
おはようございます。ミッドの部屋へようこそ。本日は2月13日木曜日でございます。皆さんお元気でしょうか？ Welcome to Mit's Morning Radio for both Japanese and English version. So today is February 13th, Thursday morning here in Japan. Let's get started playing Genshin Impact Mizuki Lore ということで、本日は、昨日ね、バージョン 5.4 で実装された夢見月瑞希さんのね、伝説任務をやっていきたいと思います。 YouTube くん大丈夫だろうか早速なんか最近調子悪いっすね。まあ大丈夫であることを祈りつつ、これねどっちが調子悪いかちょっとわかんないんだよね。今 YouTube がちょっと今値が高くなっているけれども、今聞いてる感じでは大丈夫っぽいのでやっていきましょう。で、ちょっと懸念事項は実装されたキャラクターって大体ちゃんとボイスが入っているんだけど、その他のキャラが出てきてくれるキャラがもしかしたらボイスが収録されていないかもしれないという懸念がちょっと今英語バージョンにはありましてでなのでとりあえず英語で進めたいんだけれども、万が一なんか水木と NPC 以外ほぼ入ってないっていうことであれば、ちょっと途中から日本語ないし中国語ないしにちょっとボイスだけ変更しようかなと思っております。はい。でイベントが確か金曜日かな、14日から温泉のイベントが始まるんで先にやっちゃおうかなと。で最近ね報酬があるじゃないですか。育成素材をもらえるっていう、これがガチャの期間中にしかもらえないので、ちょっとあんまり温めることができないということで、早速やっていきたいなと思っております。でこれもいやこれは41日40日か今これねあるんだけど、見ているリルックがいるねん。カズハがいるのは知ってたんだけど、なんか PV でチラッと 見えたよね、カズハがいるのは。リルックおんねん。でここにいるってことは多分このバージョンで実装されてるってことなんよね。でなんかこれを見るとここに書いてた、違うあれだ、イベントのねハイライトがなんかにあって、こっちかな、イベントのやっぱ重い重いです。いやなんか怖いな。あだ 重い。あれどこに書いてたっけな。なんか1日声をかけれるキャラクターの数が決まってて、あれ赤字で書いてなかった。どこで見た？ここかな。ちゃうな。これ。There's a limited number of anecdotes you can expert each day. だから毎日だよね。If the map no longer shows any companion to visit, try come back another day. だからその1日にこう出会える人数が決まってて、まあその日に会えなかったら次の日確認してみてねみたいな。あ、でも毎日絶対に行かないといけないわけじゃないから。ここや、温泉。そう、なんかこの中にもう入れるようになってて、その前にちょっと曲止めるわ。もう入れるようになってて、温泉にね。で、昨日、入れるって思ったんだけど、入った瞬間になんかイベント始まったら嫌だなと思って、まだ入ってなかったんだよね。
Thank you for sharing it with me.
背中の帯にさ、バク書いてあるんだよね。かわいい。これなんだろうね。温泉。フルーツ牛乳、コーヒー牛乳かな。温泉。Hello, こんにちは。こんにちは。easy. Sorry if I pronunciation wrong. おはようございます。おはようございます、よかりさん。さあ、今日は鍵が必要なくなったという噂の、これね。もういらないと鍵が。こっちはいるんだね。やっていきましょう。早速ね。Go to 稲妻。あ、ここ？あ。
You know where we haven't been in a while? Inazuma! Might be nice to get a change of scenery. Come on, let's go!
もし、ボイスが全部入ってなかったら、日本語が中国語に変えますわ。間違えた。水木の武器素材集めるのすっかり忘れてて、まだレベル70なんだよな。
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times. Huh? What's that?
お、早速。How's your week so far? I've been good. And you? I've been good. Like, I was looking forward to playing the version 5.4 and but just hopefully I want to have experience with the English stuff. But if not, then probably I need to change either Japanese or Chinese stuff. Because like usually like when we have a new version update coming, and then we probably have English stuff as well, like new playable character, like just Mizuki or whatever. But since we have certain circumstances, so we don't know if we have another voice dub have voicing or not. So if not, then we should change. どっち？タヌキ？いや、さすがに。
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town.
かわいい。
Is it trying to get us to follow it?
ついてこいと。ね。すっかり忘れてたよ。素材集めるの。ちょっと待って。旅人にしようや。これはデイリーメンバーなので、とりあえずなんか旅人に。正直育成素材もだいぶギリギリで、地脈回ったわ。誰にしよっかな。稲妻は出てくるけど、絶対カズハは出てこないから、カズハにして、水木は結局多分お試しで使えるから、いや、推しにするわ。推しにするでござるよ。アルベドくん
Some in the field research?
1位かな。I see. Do you dislike Paimon's English voice too? No. I actually really love English version of Paimon. あ、ちょっとなんかめっちゃ怪我しとるわ。I just feel a little bit sad if I, hear only Mizuki and other NPCs and other, playable character doesn't have voices. So.
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her.
かわいいね。これはこれは
What just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then... Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are they here for?
Looks like they're waiting in line for some reason. 本当だ、めっちゃ並んどる。水木めっちゃ使いづらいです。私もなんか昨日初めて使ったんだけど、なんかスキル使ってる間通常触れないよね。
Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
急に人いっぱい並んどる。
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report him, but still.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth, so I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
若紫。
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past, and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
Is she a support? No, I guess she's on-field DPS. But since she is kind of, swirl DPS, so you need some supporters who can add another elemental types of field. So she's actually DPS, but she really needs a swirl reaction and elemental mastery. So, like whoever, the person can add some elemental, like Mawika, Aurora, like Raiden, or those kind of people who can, attack from the off field. She's much like kind of Sucrose, I guess.
Many thanks.
Next, please.
これやりすぎると負担がかかるやつね。これ見てるのは水木の過去ですかね。
What's wrong with her?
You're right.
I'm fine. Next, please.
なんかめっちゃハッピーな めっちゃハッピーな感じのやつやろ。
Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
旅人ハッピーだからね、いつも。
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
お腹いっぱい。
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
なるほど。
Dream?
夢の中にい
When
るってこ
did
とね
that?。
夢の中でこういうことをしてるからってことか。
Whoa!
うおー。そもそも太ももについてんのか、尻尾が。
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected the traveler to literally come to me in a dream.
I didn't know who I am.
Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Entrepreneur だもんね。
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is夢月Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
夢みずきみずきって噛みそうだけど、意外と語呂いいんだよな。
Yumekui Baku?
夢食いバクってないんですかね、英語で。
Hey, it's that little critter from before!
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did.
そりゃね、バクといえども美味しい夢食べたいよね。まあ悪い夢を悪夢を食べてお仕事しているから食べなきゃいけないけど。
Call it a happy accident, I guess.
お腹
Thanks to
壊しち
your
ゃうよね。
help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank
アイ
you,
モンの夢ご
but I
飯ば
still
っ
owe
かり
you
やん。
an apology.
Why?
While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. But it wasn't a bad one. It was a nice one.
見た目めちゃくちゃハッピーだったもんね。あれもうわかるんやね、夢の中で。
I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
So, Yumekui Baku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so careless.
いい夢を食べるとどうなっちゃうんですか？てか夢自体を食べるとその夢が、でも夢ってさ、起きたら大体忘れてるよね。
But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind suddenly flooded with distressing memories?
ああ、なるほど。
Huh. Remarkable. I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs devoured.
It's probably because the traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse.
お、かわいい。
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
やばい、通信が悪くなった。 通信悪くなった今んところ YouTube くんのステータスは大丈夫そうだけどだからもしなんか遅れてるとかあったらリロードしたらいいかもしれない。As the weather there, weather here is fine. Like, it's cold because it's winter here, but it's just a cold. Weather itself is just fine. Like sunny, we don't have much rain and during the winter this year. I hate cold weather though. How was your place?
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, and speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed.
インドネシアのインターネットインドネシアのインターネットか頑張れインドネシアのインターネット Snowy? In Tokyo, we don't have much snow this year. It really barely snow. But I think like other region, they surely have much snow in winter, like especially the north part, like Hokkaido. But I don't think we haven't had snow this year, probably in Tokyo. So far, I guess.
I hope to see you
Still,
as
we have a
customers
chance
soon.
to get snow in February, but so far we don't have that.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too?
Kinda cool.
Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
温泉まんじゅうあったんだよね。今回温泉まんじゅう実装してます。粒あんだった。パスゲット。私は到着する後雪が降る。多分。いつ頃到着するんですか？中旬くらいかな？まだね、寒いから暖かくしてきてね。Definitely wanna visit one day. Yay! You should. We have ton of good places. 19日予定。まだ寒いね。雪降んのかな？
Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar. We've walked past here several times before, right? Just never got inside.
Oh, are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
出たよ。ずっと永遠にここの店の前におった。なんか日本に行った時雪が降るのそれは龍神様呼んでますね。
Oh, where did you come from?
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
一応ここのオーナーなんだよね。有川進さん。2月なら絶対に雪が降ったと、雪女と呼ばれます。まあ雪はね、インドネシア雪降らないよね。って思うとまあ珍しくていいかなとは思うけどね。まあ、ちょっと電車とかが遅れはするけど。
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
We
VIP パ
have
ス持
a
ってます。
VIP pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yume Mizuki's signature? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
株主って言ってたもんね。何割ぐらい株持ってんので、夢水木さんが経営に口を出せるっていうことは、おそらくここの株の半分は持っている可能性があるよね。
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business.
ああ、そうね。She also personally involved ってことは多分、ハーフは持ってるよね。関節リウマチあるから雪苦手です。あら。それは大事だね。
She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist.
We'll head to bed. Have a good stream. Oh, thank you. Have a good night.
Please, head on in.
頼もう。混浴ですか？あ、もうここにすでにバスがある。
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
湿気対策どうしてるんですかこれ。湿気大変なことになりそうだけど大丈夫？あ、アシスタント。ドジっ子属性だった。
Sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want. I promise I'll provide an excellent service. Please don't leave.
逃げられた
How
ことだ。
many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
妹で、こっちがお姉ちゃんって言ってたっけ？
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
Nope, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today. So, according to our standards of service, I need to,
落ち着くんだ。この前シオンの髪がバグったけどもう直すかな。あ、髪バグってたんだ。どっちがシオンちゃんや。
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is. Baku lady is back.
so Mizuki invited you
こ
here
っちがシオンね。
as VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
どういうこと？
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all. But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
紫とシオンね。
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
百術博シオン。 100術博を
Wait, so the older looking one is actually younger, and the younger looking one is older?
私がやった時はシオンの髪はヘリコプターみたいに回ってた。集中できない、それは。
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our age.
それはさすがにドラえもんのタケコプターやん。Come on, Paimon, we've seen weirder stuff than this.
Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services. So the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy.
いいんですか？美味しい夢をあげただけでそんな VIP チケットもらっちゃって。
I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten.
見せたいけどどうするか。見たいわ、そのめっちゃぐるぐる回ってるバグ。
Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yumekui Baku? That sounds fun!
But is this a wise decision given the current state of the business?
Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution.
それはそう。
Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects will be restored.
Can't argue with that. Let's get started.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. But I can't just make one of you wait around while the other one is in therapy. So, perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats Paimon? Would that work?
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're the perfect client for her.
Oh,
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
food therapy?
Strength がある
Oh,
ね。
that sounds perfect.
フードセラピー。
All right then, please follow me.
Was all of that just so you could be paired with me?
Don't get me wrong, Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity. Please, come with me.
興味を持たれてしまったか。仕方あるまい。もう入れるのかなあ、入れる。座れる？座れはしないのか。はいや。はいや。え？あ、こっち？あ、意外と中広かった。あ、ここね。お、こもれ茶屋みたいな、へそくり置いてないですか？座ればいいのにね。ね、座れたらね。 ーってできるのに。もう畳の上に靴履いてるの永遠
There's
に
a
気になる。
theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right?
Right. ギャルゲー始まった。ギャルゲー、待って。シェイクノートね。はいはいはい。オーライ。オーライ。何？うん。
Very good.
Okay, okay.
Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind.
Oh.
The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams.
Scent of dreams. 嗅がせてほしい。
Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go?
What is Mizuki looking for? Surely
I need to have
attention.
a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here.
かわいい。
That's better.
早く目閉じよう、早く。ちょっと薄めで。
I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet.
分かってたか。
Hey, don't run off now, darlings.
Darling,
Come here.
now I'm curious. Maybe just a sneaky little peek.
For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. Let me do that for you.
気になるやん。気になるって。
I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them.
うん。これじゃなくて。Darling?
Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable?
あ、これ
Now you just need to find the others.
Darling ね。バクね。バクちゃんがどっかに隠れていると。あ、まあ、ここ、隠れてるっていうか、もはやこれなのね。なるほど。もうおらんくない？あ、いた。全然最初隠れてなかったよ。
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy?
眠くはまだ
Now I
ない。
want you to take my hand.
ギャルゲーであるな。手を取る。これはイーサーにしてよかった体験。何？ How to take
Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away.
確かにこの
Now,
感じヒーリング効果あるな。
imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world.
仕
You
事行き
run
たく
your
ない。
hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness.
声が
You can't see anything. But you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
What is this place?
Traveler, come over here.
暗闇歩ける。
Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going. Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back.
俺の残像。
Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am.
ちょっと癒されたわ。
Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well. We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
How you getting along, traveler?
またが food treatment.
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed? It feels cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process.
なるほど。
But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumikui Baku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Shion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, traveler?
Cozy.
Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming. Well, even if you've buried those feelings deep enough to hide them from yourself, you can't hide them from a trained psychologist. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Huh. Well, maybe he's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
みんなの夢の中見てみたいな。
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
Sounds like you want to keep researching me.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand. Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
神の目持ってる人の夢ならちょっと怖いけどね。確かに。なんか神の目持ってる人って、こう、モナが言うには運命がもうすでに決まっているから、その過程でなんか、見る夢によって今、彼らがどの辺にいるのかっていうのが分かりそうな気がするよね。それやっちゃうと、時間軸を決めることになっちゃうから、さすがに無理だろうけど。
If you say so.
I think the traveler's recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
温泉いいな。いや、やっぱ、壺には温泉が常にあるべきよな。今、壺にパチンコ台しかないからな。温泉また作るか。あ。あ。
Most impressive, I must say.
やえ、ありがとう。声入っている。
Miko, what brings you here?
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Paimon can never quite tell with her.
インドは温泉欲しい。いや、わかる。いや、でもやっぱね、露天風呂もいいんだよな。なんか雪が積もってる露天風呂マジで最高だから本当に。もし機会があるなら試してほしい。あんまりなんか露天風呂になんかほらよくある雪が積もってる露天風呂に日本酒持ち込んで一杯やるみたいなのっていやどこの温泉でもできるわけじゃないと思う。多分貸し切り温泉とかになるのかなとは思うんだけど、まあ、ただただ雪が降って外が冷たい中温泉露天風呂に入るのがめちゃくちゃ気持ちいい。
Miko, it's been a while.
You know each other?
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji.
Oh.
I've told her all about you. but it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
ああ。そうそう。温泉がいいけど旅ちょっとしんどい。
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
Truth.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
っていうか、ミコのところにはまだ投資してないってこと？
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up. The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular, although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary.
江村一元祭ね。
Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days. Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty this place is now.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
なんか日本語だとさ、こう、江村一元祭って、まあ、なんとなく、漢字を予想できるし、まあ、これ、要はローマ字だからさ、そのまんま読めばいいだけなんだけど、フォンテーヌとナタはめっちゃ難かったな。なんか名前が。何みたいな感じの名前多かった。まあでも多分、フランスの人とか、あと、ラテン系の人だったら、結構スラスラ読める名前だったのかもしれないね。
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
今、多分、友達ではあるんだけど。
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors after all.
何しに来たんや、ミコ。
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy. Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
なるほどね。癒しなのか、娯楽なのか。
Paimon is so confused by your friendship.
It's definitely a relationship. It's definitely a complicated relationship.
Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kui Baku, which begs the question.
まあでも、セラピーは、どうだろうね。なんかまあほら、ライトノベルみたいな、そういう小説はさ、買って、まあ家で何回も楽しめるっていうのはある。セラピーに関しては通わないといけないから、まあ、ここに来ないといけないんだよね。セラピストがいるところに。
Who is this Emura Ichigensai guy anyway?
だからなんか結局1回に取れるお客さんの数っていうのは限られてきそう。まあ、ただその心身を癒すっていう意味では、すごく効果があるからリピーターがたくさん多くなればなるほどいいんだろうなっていう感じで、単価が高いよね、多分こっちのセラピーの方が。
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Unless the Asa bathhouse ends up having to close, in which case it becomes our problem too.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
ここが閉まってしまったら我々中に入れない可能性あるからね。
Sure thing. Just leave this to us.
どっちかっていうとテイワット中の知り合った彼をここに連れてきて混浴するのが目的だったりするけど、そういうサービスできないかな。ほら誕生日にさ、みんな脱いでくれるじゃん、ジャケットとか。いいんだよ別に全部脱いでも。いいんだよ全部脱いでも、ここお風呂なんだから。タオル巻くのは許すけど、ここがどうだよ。全部脱いじまいな。混浴だったもんね。一元祭殿。おー、すごい。めっちゃ人並んどるやん。栄えてますね。こじんまりとしてるのに。
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him.
一元祭殿？
Hi there. We're looking for Amura Ichigensai. Are we in the right?
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
館内。
Uh.
館内。
Oh, okay.
館内。館内。
97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient. I'll call your number when it's your turn.
すごいアトラクションじゃん。
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh?
Shall I knock him out so we can bargain? やめろやめろ。穏やかにやろう、穏やかにね。
Hey, good idea. It looks like there's a few of them over there. Let's go see what we can find out.
ソラくん結構肉弾戦するからな。
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
海彦。すすきだ。海彦。
Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
Spiritual guidance. なるほど。
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only.
それもちょっと危なくない？ Forget about all your troubles.
Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys.
They call Paimon.
Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
NPC も結構表情豊かになったよね。
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts. Now, receive my guidance.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it.
Sounds like a little unbelievable.
Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
忘れてるだけでショートテンパなのは治ってないんだよね。
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him. But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two.
To meet the man himself.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how we do it on the road.
The long one makes you sleepy. Before you know it, you fall asleep. You detect a faint fragrance and being following it to its source. Where am I? なんだ?
Let go of your pain.
江村?
Let go of your pain.
あ、 Let go of your pain.
Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Let
I.
Who are you?
危なっ。おめえの攻撃だそれは。おお。なんかあったねこれ PV に。
Traveler, it's almost time.
何時間並んでました？ Oh, it was just a dream.
That was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this, too.
No problem. It's my turn to keep watch away.
All right, now time for us to go meet Mr. Amure Ichigenzai.
もう夕方になっちゃってるよ。
Oh, hello! We're number 97. It should be our turn now, right?
英語語英語。日本語だともうちょっとライトなの？
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
何？
What? Why?
97番並んでたんですけど。
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy. That's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
We've been waiting so long!
明日朝一で入らせてもらえるんですか？
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time.
Do you know where he lives by any chance?
Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude. Someone like you ain't gonna find him.
ブラックリストしちゃった。
Drat! We should have barged in after all.
Let's report back Mizuki for now.
Yeah, nothing else we can do for today.
入れなかった。
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
97番のチケット持たせておいて。どういうことですか？温泉。
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Cause honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper. But then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
もしかして
Amora Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no!
このお客さんだった
What is it? What about him?
Where
名
to
前違う
start?
けど
Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. That's pretty much Amuro Chuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz! Where would you even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae Publishing House practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them too.
確かに稲妻の中で八重パブリッシングハウスがほぼ独占してるぐらいなんだろうな、多分その本のシェアを。それってなんかテイワットでは独占禁止法みたいなのないのかなというかまあ稲妻ではなさそうだよね。
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Imura Ichigensai are the same person? Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Is it really that simple?
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
好きだ。
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
あれ、海彦すすきだ。さっきの二人やん。
Please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved. It looks like the Isa Bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
Of course it did. You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks. Both are top tier.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that? Especially the snacks.
I shall dip in the hot spring and some delicious snacks. Hi.
Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package.
Definitely coming back again.
Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around.
中に入ってる。
Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself. As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh?
Like the first time we met her.
She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right? Hope she's not having any digestive trouble. Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and check on her.
消化が必要なんだね。 マップに出るようになったよね。次何しなきゃいけないみたいな。水木さん。
This should be the place.
What?
Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh, maybe we got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams again.
Traveler? Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself.
そろそろ出ます。楽しんでね。いってらっしゃい。
So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor.
なるほど。そこにジャムとかをつけていくわけ。
I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try?
As you imagine forgetting your pain and lose longing, the joy of reunion that you are looking forward to one day appears along with it. As you imagine letting go of your helplessness, you also feel your fighting spirit slip through your fingers. As you imagine being free from your painful regrets, the formative experience of your journey lose their roots. But if I forgot all of that, would I even still be me?
You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself. But you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep. have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
Alright, good night!
Night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
Wait until the following morning. 8時。多分秘境入るよね。もうちょっと先かな。
Mizuki! We're here to book our next therapy appointment!
It hurts.
何事？お腹壊してる。
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last night?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
あ、残りの2人？
Paimon blames the other two.
あの2人？
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude. Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track them down?
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
これはもう秘境に入ってしまうのでは。
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
あ、ちょっとすごいオプティミスティックになってる。
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
I don't think so.
忘れている。
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion.
How does this happen?
If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today.
Actually, since you asked, remember the strange dream from yesterday, Erika.
You sure kept that one quiet.
I didn't think much of it at the time.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Amura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Ugh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
In that case...
We found out. Are you able to help Murasaki and Shio now?
Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment. Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about Amura Ichigensai, the sooner we get you all to ourselves. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send a message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything.
Miko knows something.
Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday! She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose! To the Grand Narukami Shrine!
ここでちゃんとミコちゃんが生きてくると。
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
何?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
It's been a while, Lady Gucci.
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts.
Need to locate someone. Do you know where he is?
You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Amura Chuya.
Wait, what? Amura Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Amura the Hellraiser and Amura the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse.
Classmate? どういう状況?
The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately.
It's rare to see you being so considerate.
I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while.
Maybe can I do the honors instead?
Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Don't tell Mizuki about our conversation, by the way. If she asks, just say that you figured it out all by yourself.
どっちかっていうと、八重の方が気にしてあげてんのかな。あ、ここね。やばい、スタミナなくなりそう。溺れる。このとこに家あったっけ？
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
おや。
Mizuki! That was quick.
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message. So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? Some kind of fragrance. Seems like it's coming from inside.
I smelled the same scent yesterday too.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused. I don't want either of you getting hurt.
Don't worry about us.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
あとどれくらいかかるやろうな。ここで多分半分くらいだろうな。来週にするか。あとどのくらいだろうな。1時間はかかりそうな気がするので、この辺にしとくわ。だいたい伝説任務って秘境入る前と入った後ぐらいで半分半分なんで、この辺にしとこうかなと思います。ということで、この後は来週の2月18日かな。来週はまた火曜、木曜と、よっしゃ、 両方ね、やろうと思うんで、今日はね、この辺にしておきたいと思います。ということで、見に来てくださってありがとうございました。またね、来週も火曜、木曜、この時間、朝6時半からやろうと思うので、よければぜひ遊びに来てください。Thank you for watching live streaming and we'll see you on next week, 18th and 20th. The both same time, like 6:30 a.m. Jersey. So thank you for watching live streaming and have a nice day ahead. ということで皆さん、今日も良い一日をお過ごしください。バイバイ。